Someone stole my sleeves. What's up, Fin fans? Day 3, training camp. Today, they're wearing uppers. What does that mean? It means no leg pads, no thigh pads, nothing from the waist below, just shoulder pads and a helmet, which means not full contact, but they were one-on-ones. So I'll give you a little info about the one-on-ones and who won those. You might not like some of it, but hey, you got to do it to do it. And of course, Brendel, no go today, but Isaiah Ford did practice. He practiced red shirt, which means don't touch him, don't hit him hard, don't throw him to the ground. Be nice to Isaiah Ford. But in the wise words of me, let's get started. And we start with McTire is making first team reps with Xavier Howard. After yesterday's performance, it is not shocking that he's making first team reps. Played really great yesterday. And William Hayes gets a sack on Ryan Tannehill, and a few plays happen, and then Tankersley comes in opposite of Xavier Howard. So if you noticed, day 1 of training camp, it was Tankersley. Then at the second half, it was Lippett. And yesterday, it was Lippett. Today, Tankersley. See what they're doing? Now we have a nice play by Kiko Alonso on Frank Gore. It's a short pass, stops him. Kiko played really well today. You'll hear that. You'll hear why. But yeah, good job, Kiko. Linebackers actually played pretty good today, which is good. Good sign. They're growing, mending together. I have a video right here of Ryan Tannehill dropping a nice bomb into Danny Amendola's hands for a touchdown. I think it was about 40 yards, split 2 defenders. That seems to be a trend with this team of splitting the defense's 2 defenders for a nice touchdown pass, but it was a great pass. I actually have a video of it right here so you can see with your eye sockets. And then Kenny Stills makes an out route catch, turns to run upfield, fumbles the ball. Bobby McCain scoops it up. I like Kenny Stills a lot. I'm not going to say that we should get rid of him, but he makes mistakes at the worst possible time. Seahawks game, he drops the bomb that we could have, we could have been 11-5 that year instead of 10-6 because we should have won that game if he didn't drop that bomb. There's been a few like costly fumbles where he's tried to make something out of nothing and fumbled it. He needs to work on his hands, holding the ball, and limiting mistakes. Defensive tackle, Wright, gets a nice tackle for a loss, and then we noticed, well, they noticed, and I read, there's a competition for backup left tackle between Stirrup and Smith. And supposedly it's a really good battle. We need a good backup tackle. We need good backup everything. You never know in the NFL these years. Look at what happened to the Chargers and their cornerback tearing his Achilles. God damn, it's scary. We have the rookies on the next 2 plays making some type of play. You had Jerome Baker covering Mike Gesicki, breaks up the pass, was with him the whole time. It's good because Gesicki is fast. They said he has long strides, so you think you got him, and then he takes like 4 steps and he's like 10 yards down the field. And then Mika Fitzpatrick on a blitz makes Bryce Petty throw the ball away. This dude is just going to be so good. I'm super excited for next week. Not next week, the week after, to finally watch Gesicki, Baker, and Mika Fitzpatrick actually play. Oh, God. Football's almost here, guys. Football is here Thursday, but for the Dolphins, it's the weekend. I just can't fucking wait. Then our linebackers show up, step up. And you got Kiko Alonso making a diving play to break up a pass. Great to see. And right after that, Raekwon McMillan breaks up a screenplay to Devontae Parker. These linebackers are starting to gel. Even Stephon Anthony was making a bunch of plays today. It's looking really good for our linebacker core. Or this offense had a shit day today. This is the thing that sucks about training camp, is you're facing your own team, so you can't tell who's better or not. So that's why I'm looking forward to preseason again. Preseason. And you have Jordan Phillips with the sack on Tannehill. Again, is this because And then Chase Allen with an interception off of Brock Osweiler again. He did it yesterday, did it today. He's really, really fighting for that backup middle linebacker position, and it seems like he's getting it. Playing great 2 days in a row. Then you have Wright and Hall with they sniffed out a screenplay and stopped it. And then we have 2 sightings of Levante Carew on a play where he runs a slant route, ran it really well, got open to help David Fales not get sacked. Not first down, but completes the pass to Carew. Then right after that, first down pass to Carew. So showing up, but is it too late? Because you're hearing great things from Amendola, Wilson, and Jakeem Grant. There's our 5. Here's Stills and Parker. And then they noticed that Mike Gesicki was open down the field on the left side of the play, but the quarterback didn't look his way. They think that maybe that was the play design, that it wasn't meant to go that way. There was a play design to go a certain way. But also that maybe shows why you're not hearing much from him, is maybe because he's with Petty or he's with Osweiler, and they're not tight end type quarterbacks, or the plays aren't going his way, or the quarterbacks suck. We haven't seen him with Tannehill yet, so it might not be him, but I think it might be Gesicki. Then, as soon as I say that, you got Escobar with a nice touchdown catch over Rashad Jones, and then you have Mike Gesicki with a nice touchdown catch over who? Minka Fitzpatrick. Diving right over him. So he's coming along, people. Don't stress about Mike Gesicki. I'm telling you, fucking next Thursday, August 9th, Dolphins Bucks. We are going to see these guys play. Then we will have our assessment. You'll get your review right after the game. Then Levante Carew again shows up. He burns Lippett. Runs the route where he runs a route where he runs, stops to go in, then goes up. Essentially a boop, 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 like a fucking lightning bolt. That's the play he ran. When he cut in, Lippett bit on it, and he bit on it fucking hard. So Carew went up, and by the time the ball was passed, Lippett was like, shit. Then we got the one-on-ones that I was telling you about. No one could block TJ McDonald at all. Baker got some in, did good, and Drake also did well, but supposedly McDonald was the dude. Chase Allen also looked good. I'm telling you, this guy is going to be fighting to be that fourth linebacker, backup middle linebacker, looking really good. And this is the thing that I think we all expected, because he got roasted by every defender. Walt Aikens beat his ass bad twice, but Walt Aikens is like a really good block shedder. That's why he's our special teams dude. But we expected this. Gesicki is not a good blocker, so keep doing one-on-ones. Keep getting your ass roasted, because eventually you will learn. Okay, this is the tendencies of what people do to break my blocks. Let me change it up. Howard breaks up a possible touchdown pass to Devontae Parker. Xavier Howard, love the dude. Minka Fitzpatrick sacks Ryan Tannehill. What does that mean, boys and girls? That means he was with the first team defense. Then Grant burns Tony Lippett. Video was on one of these sides. Deep. He had to dive for it, so it wasn't a touchdown, but burned him pretty bad. It's a Taylor for a tackle for loss. Our defensive tackles are stepping up. Bryce Petty with a 40-yard touchdown bomb to Isaiah Ford. Again, it wasn't his legs, it was his shoulder, so the dude could still run his ass off. And Stephon Anthony breaks up a pass to Gray, kind of nicked himself up. He's all right, but he was like, all right, I'm done. And then to end it all, Terrence Gavin breaks up a David Fales pass, and that ended training camp for today. I got 2 quotes from players, and I got a little segment from Adam Gase, and then we'll get to comment of the day. So we had just 2 quotes from players. William Hayes told Omar Kelly. He told him, and then he tweeted it out to the people that follow him. William Hayes told Omar Kelly to tell us, fans, and I quote, this is what William Hayes says: If anybody got something bad to say about the Dolphins, fuck them. I agree, guys. I think Gesicki said he needs to cut down on making mental mistakes. So again, that could be playing into the fact that we're not hearing from him why he's not playing with the starters, is because he's still making those mental mistakes. Like I said yesterday, it's hard to go from the NFL where they cater to their players so they could just do talent, where in the NFL you kind of have to fit in the system. If you don't fit in the system, you're out. So he's trying to cut back on the mental mistakes, and he also said that the biggest thing for him is the heat. He's coming from Penn State, so it doesn't get that hot up there compared to Miami in August, where shit. And then Adam Gase made a brief press conference. It wasn't even a press conference. So it started pouring, right? And Adam Gase has to go outside to go to the presser where he normally does his thing. And he said to the media guys, look, why do I have to go to you if it's pouring outside? Why don't you guys come to me? And of course the media guys are like, we don't want to come to you. So they compromised and they did a phone conference call. He essentially said the O-line has a ton of work to do, and it's a big challenge to face this D-line. I like that. Like, if our D-line is that ridiculously good that the O-line is having a bad time, then it works for when we face defensive lines that suck. Like, I think we played the Colts this year. Their defensive line is hot garbage. So if our defensive line is better than theirs and we practice against our D-line, our O-line should smash the shit out of the Colts D-line. Talked about Chase Allen because Chase Allen had a great training camp so far. Been making plays, 2 interceptions in 2 days in a row. He said he wants to keep the linebacker core together. So he wants to keep Kiko Alonso, Raekwon McMillan, and Stephon Anthony together so they can gel and form a unity. But he said that if Chase Allen keeps playing the way he does, he's going to have to take a strong look at potentially incorporating him somehow. So it's really good that we're having such great competition at linebacker, and it's really good that we're having this problem at linebacker where we have talent. And it's like, shit, what do we do with this talent? Same thing at cornerback. We're like, shit, McDyer is fucking speed and playing great shit. We have Tankersley, Lippett, McDyer, Bobby McCain. Fucking, who's going to play opposite fucking Howard? And then safety, we're like, shit, is it TJ McDonald or is it Minkah Fitzpatrick? Shit. It's good to have these problems. It's not good to have these problems at quarterback. Because at quarterback, it's never shit. We have Dan Marino and Peyton Manning. Who are we going to start? It's always shit. We have Chad Henne and John Beck. Who are we going to start? So we have an abundance of talent, it seems, and this is a good thing, which means we have depth. We have depth at defensive tackle. I'm hearing good things from Taylor, Phillips, Gachow, Spence, you know. Hankins is still out there, so if defensive tackle, we need some help, like if it isn't that talent, we can still get him. That's training camp day 3. Tomorrow they're wearing pads, my dudes. Which means we're going to get some hitting, we're getting some blocking, we're getting some block shedding, we're getting rips, we're getting spins, we're getting pushes. Tomorrow's gonna be a fun day. Let's get to your guys' comments or questions. This is a comment with a question in it from David. He says to me, honestly, one of my biggest question marks is our defensive coordinator, Burke. It seems to me Joseph had the greater success with less talent. Is Burke able to take his defense play calling to the next level and play better chess on the gridiron? Good Friday to all Dolphin fans. Love this comment because I'm thinking the same exact thing. Joseph got the job he got with the Broncos because of what he did with the Dolphins. But Joseph was good. A lot of people said he sucked because our defense sucked. But no, we had no talent, like David said. but we still made the playoffs. I agree, and it worries me. Can Burke call and outwit the offense of the opposing team? Or are we going to have to deal with having all this talent on defense, like I just said, and having a coordinator who doesn't know what he's calling? We'll see this season. I'm hoping he learns from his mistakes last year. But the only way we'll know is having us watch football. Really appreciate you guys commenting, liking, subscribing. Again, comment. I love reading you guys' comments. I love hearing from you guys. I obviously do it and I put you guys in my videos because you guys have great comments. Like this video because training camp is fun and football is here in 2 weeks for the Dolphins. Next week it is for the Ravens and the Bears. But for the Dolphins, it's in 2 weeks. Hit that subscribe button if you like the Dolphins and you like hearing what I'm saying. Again, I will talk about any friggin' team. Any team. Comment below. I'm going to start picking games. Week 1, I'm picking Week 1 games the Wednesday before the season starts. You're gonna get a full pick from me every game. Break down why I pick who I'm picking. Week 1's gonna be hard because I don't know what the team is gonna play like, but I'll just be able to tell from preseason. So yeah. So this is a Dolphin channel, but it's also a football channel. So hit that subscribe button. I'm almost at 1,000. I think I'm like 12 away, 15 away from 1,000. Feels good. Follow me on Twitter. I noticed a lot of you guys started following me on Twitter. I really appreciate that because I can interact with you guys more. I can tweet if, you know, I'm doing this or that, and you guys will know beforehand before I make a video. Follow my second channel a bit, boys. Like I said last time, we are playing Madden. I'm getting it early. Same spiel. It's gonna be fun. But other than that, I really appreciate you guys. You guys have all been there. There's a ton of you that have been here when I was at 100 and something subscribers. I'm almost at 1,000 now, so it's because of you guys. If you want to keep helping this channel grow, if you want to see more things, I'm going to be making elaborate more things behind me. I have a ton of ideas. Share the channel. Let's grow this son of a bitch. And I will see you guys tomorrow for training camp with pads. Fins up. Second day of training camp. No pads today again. It's going to be probably the end of the weekend when they wear pads. I realized in my last video I didn't say let's get started. And to all my fans out there, I apologize for the mess up. Before we get into 11 on 11s, just some news. Jake Brendel